What does the rematch look like between Lamont and Gervonta, you think?
I like Lamont in the rematch.
You were one of the few that kind of picked Lamont to begin with. Why was that?
I sparred with Lamont. I knew that he was a good fighter. He helped me get ready for the Oscar Valdez fight. And I knew his style with Tank style, what he was going to be able to bring to the table. I knew it. So,
did you really win 20 rounds?
I swear to God.
8, 7, power, 6, 5, power, 4, power, 3, 2, one more. Good. Keep the head. Roll under the bed. Good job.
That lawnmower, that's that. Start that.
Gervonta Tank Davis just dropped a wild training video that has the whole boxing world talking, including Shakur Stevenson. When Stevenson was shown the clip during an interview, he couldn't hide his shock. Wow, he said, "Men's taking this fight real serious." He admitted Tank knows Lamont Roach is coming hard, and he's clearly putting in work. The footage impressed Stevenson so much, he even changed his prediction for the fight.
On my daughter's life, I won that much money.
How different does a rematch look in your opinion, Shakur? What adjustments do you think we see from both?
Huh?
What adjustments do we see from both in a rematch?
I think I can't tell you game plans. I could be fighting these guys, so I'm gonna keep my secrets to myself. But truthfully, they both good fighters.
Do you think it's a lot different rematch, or do you think it'll be close again?
It's gonna be a hell of a fight.
How did you see Tank in that fight? A lot of people are saying maybe he's mentally not there. What did you see?
Yeah, seeing how hard Tank's training now, I think it's an even match, Stevenson said. Lamont's a beast, and so is Tank. Whoever shows up better on fight night will win. This was a big shift from his earlier take, where he backed Lamont to win the rematch. Fans reacted fast. One wrote, "That's the same look you'll have when Tank crushes you." Another added, "I'm not shocked. He's always doubting Tank, but just wait, Tank's gonna handle business."
How did you see Tank in that fight? A lot of people are saying maybe he's just mentally not there. What did you see?
Nah, he was the same Tank. I don't believe that. I don't got no thought in my brain that makes me think that he wasn't the person he been all of these other fights. I think he was the same person. All this stuff that he going through stuff. I mean, everybody go through stuff. So he's the same fighter. He's going to be the same fighter.
Fans had hoped a win for WBA lightweight champ Tank Davis would lead to a unification bout with WBC champion Shakur Stevenson, but things didn't go as planned. Davis fought Lamont Roach to a controversial draw. The biggest moment came in round 9 when Tank unexpectedly took a knee. The ref didn't count it as a knockdown. After 12 rounds, the judges scored at 115 to 113 Davis, and to cards at 114 to 114, so it ended in a majority draw. If the knockdown had been called, Roach might have won.
What do you think about the rumors of Tank and Jake fighting?
Man, Tank disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. He called cap on it. So if you gonna call cap and say I'm not who I say I am, come prove it.
We got the rematch announced today with him and Lamont Roach. I think
they announced it today?
So what do you think, considering you were...
After the fight, Stevenson said the result went just how he expected. "My ticket cashed." He wrote on social media, "People who don't know boxing didn't see it coming, but I did." Despite Davis poking fun at Stevenson's last fight, Stevenson chose not to criticize Tank. "He trolls me, but I'm still ready to fight him," he said. "Let's make it happen."
We got the rematch announced today with him and Lamont Roach. I think
they announced it today?
So what do you think, considering you were one of the handful of people to pick Lamont Roach, giving him a tough fight?
I think it's dangerous for him to go back in there and fight Lamont. I think Lamont is a hell of a fighter. I can see that going left. So he better be on his A.
In his post-fight interview, Davis said he wants an immediate rematch with Roach. That means his long-awaited fight with Stevenson might be delayed. Still, Stevenson offered Roach a shot at his WBC belt if the rematch doesn't happen. "That's my guy," Stevenson said, "but we can make it happen." The Davis versus Roach rematch is now set for August 16th in Las Vegas and everyone's watching. Some say if Tank comes fully focused, he could finish Roach early. Stevenson will be watching closely as he might face the winner.
Oh man, that's a good fight. That's a real good fight. I would love to see that. That's a scrappy. That'd be a scrappy fight.
Hey, give me how you compare the styles.
I got Shushu boxing a little bit more than Roach, but Roach can box. But
Stevenson and Davis have a long-running rivalry. In a May 16th interview with Fight Hub TV, Stevenson warned Davis about the dangers of a rematch with Roach. It's risky, he said. Lamont's a real fighter, and this could go bad for Davis if he's not on point. Since their first fight, Davis has kept quiet, maybe because he's already locked in and training hard.
Nope. I can't go with the winner right there. You know what I'm saying? We got to give Lamont Roach credit right now, because we just compared him to two of the top welterweights. I mean, junior welterweight, junior lightweight fighters.
Roach entered the first fight as a huge underdog. Everyone expected Davis to dominate. But in one of boxing's biggest surprises, Roach matched Tank's power and skill. The fight ended in a draw. Stevenson believed in Roach so much, he even bet on the fight going 12 rounds and he won.
Was on point.
Why you think that is, though? Because usually we know Tank is the guy that, you know, he'll fight, he'll walk you down. We seen what he did to Frank Martin. We seen what he did to, I would say, well, Rolly and Ryan, he boxed more, caught them in counters, but we seen him walk a lot of guys down. Mario Barrios. Why you think it went like that in terms of the fighting?
Because I feel as though Tank didn't understand or realize how good Lamont was, so he kind of was sleeping on him, and I felt as though Lamont was catching.
Despite their rivalry, Stevenson went to the fight live at Barclays Center. He's known Roach since their amateur days and said Roach has grown into a solid pro. Many great amateurs fade in the pros, but not Roach. Stevenson told Cigar Talk he thought Roach clearly won the fight.
But I feel like when he was boxing boring, he was more so in control. That's when he was kind of like in control of the fight for me. And when he kind of like tried to fight, I felt like Lamont was on point.
Why you think that is, though? Because usually we know Tank is the guy that, you know, he'll fight, he'll walk you down. We seen what he did to Frank Martin. We seen what he did to, I would say, well, Rolly and Ryan, he boxed more and caught them in counters, but we seen him walk a lot of guys down.
I saw Lamont winning, Stevenson said. He controlled the fight. Tank had moments, but Lamont was sharper. Tank didn't seem to expect Roach to hit back like that. Stevenson believes Davis underestimated Roach and got caught when he let his guard down.
You think he got hurt in the fight?
Hell yeah, for sure. Matter of fact, it was a part of the fight where Tank threw a left hand, he caught Lamont. And Lamont, as he was throwing his left hand, he kind of got hit, but he threw right back.
Yeah,
and he wobbled Tank. And, Tank felt his power.
So, all right, based on that fight, like, you know, obviously, you versus Tank is, everybody been saying they want to see it. We don't know if it's ever going to happen, whatever the case is, but based on that fight, obviously, you've been saying you think you're going to win, but based on that fight, what do you...
When asked if Tank was hurt in the fight, Stevenson didn't hesitate. Oh yeah, for sure, he said. There was a moment Tank landed a left, but Roach fired right back and wobbled him. Tank felt that power the lightweight division is now the most exciting in boxing, full of talent and big personalities. Davis and Stevenson are two of the biggest stars in the division.
Based on that fight, obviously you've been saying you think you're gonna win, but based on that fight, what do you see if you was in there?
I can't give out no game plans. I know that I'm the best boxer on the planet, and none of these guys could beat me, and I'm gonna keep saying that, and that's how I feel. But as far as the fight, if he wants to fight me, we can get it done. We can do that next. But if he don't want to fight me, I can go fight Lamont, and I can show the difference between me and him.
If Davis beats Roach in the rematch, fans could finally see him fight Stevenson. Ring Magazine recently ranked Davis No. 1, Keyshawn Davis at No. 2, and Stevenson at No. 3 in the lightweight division. Stevenson didn't care for that. The guy at number 1 just had a draw, he said. So what are we talking about? That list doesn't matter to me. I'm focused on July 12th. That's all that matters.
Fight me, we can get it done. We can do that next. But if he don't want to fight me, I can go fight Lamont and I can show the difference between me and him. And Lamont may think differently too. He may feel as though, you know, when he getting there with me, that he gonna beat me or do the same that he did tonight with me. And let's see. I think it'll make for an intriguing matchup and it'll be a hell of a fight.
Do you think he'll ever fight you?
Lamont or Tank?
Tank.
Yeah, I think he don't got no choice. I think that